A vibrant and fascinating history can be found at the Pawnee Bill Ranch Historic Site and Museum, but you won't find just a museum or historic home. This is a complex of multiple and very important buildings.
And they pull in and they see that there's an actual working blacksmith shop. There's a log cabin that Pawnee Bill built before he built his 1910 mansion. And then there's the last structure that Pawnee Bill built in 1926 to house his Scottish Shorthorn cattle, and that's the big barn, a 3-story barn, if you count the horse stables down below.
The museum plays a crucial part of preserving the backstory of Pawnee Bill, especially for those who may not be all that familiar with him or his impact on history. You will find what is referred to here as the Wild West Show Gallery.
And the first thing that people see as they go back into that back gallery of the museum is the original calliope that was played at Old Town.
Various cases around this gallery showcase native artifacts not only from the Pawnee tribe, but other Oklahoma tribes. Then there's the tent exhibit, which makes you feel like you are entering a Wild West show. It's here you see a large photo of when Pawnee Bill and Buffalo Bill joined forces.
Over 500 people performed in the show, and they had over 1,000 horses, and they would travel all over the country with this Wild West show. So you see this image, this enormous image, and our question is to school groups is, how many ethnic groups can you identify in this photograph? And it's just amazing.
Another spectacularly amazing part of this complex is the mansion. It was built in 1910. You will not find, though, any reproductions of anything. What you find here is the real deal.
But getting to come into his house, him and his wife May's home, that they built together in 1910. It's like they're out for the day and you come in and you can just see, it's just like they're here. You get the feeling that they're here, and you can see everything in the home is original, even down to the little knickknacks.
Of course, you can see a good part of their daily life items such as the china and crystal, and 2 rooms appear to be the most popular with tourists.
Definitely the dining room, and of course the living room. We have the gold dishes that were presented to him and his wife on their 50th anniversary. And so a lot of people enjoyed the china and the crystal and the cut glass.
I would say it's an undiscovered, totally undiscovered gem of Oklahoma. They need to know something about Pawnee Bill to see what he has done to build this and what he has done for the state of Oklahoma. It is truly a gem.
And it's also a generational museum because they've been around since 1961.
So people might have come through on that first day of operation, and suddenly they're coming back 30, 40 years later because their grandparents brought them here, and now they are bringing children and grandchildren of their own.
Visitors from around the world come here because they are interested in Wild West history and Western culture. But this is also a point of pride for the state of Oklahoma.